Leslie.
Hey, Will, that IPO prospectus that we had so been anticipating has been disclosed. They have revealed the prospectus confirming the bank's underwriting the deal. The exchange listed Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs leading this one. They will list on the New York Stock Exchange under the symbol UBER. They have listed with a placeholder amount of about $1 billion, but a source close to the company says that the offering size will be closer to $10 billion by the time they go public. They also disclosed some financials for 2018, which they have disclosed in the past. Similar to those, they said that they reported about $11.3 billion in 2018, which is up quite substantially from the $8 billion that they reported last year in 2017, 2 years ago. Losses from operations about $3 billion, which has narrowed from the $4 billion they reported in 2017. Now, we're looking at hundreds of pages of this prospectus that we will be speed reading and fill you in on all the nuggets that are disclosed here, guys.
Leslie, great stuff. Thanks very much. Looking forward to getting more details. And Deirdre Bosa is also ready to join us with some more details. Deirdre, I guess the key difference there from Lyft, just based on what Leslie just said, is that the loss is narrowing, not widening.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I would also say that revenue, we're seeing it at $11.3 billion. And remember that Uber has been making its finances, at least a lot of them, public for quite some time, or rather giving them to reporters and to investors for a while. So while its losses are narrowing, its revenue is also growing, but at a much slower pace than Lyft. If you remember, Lyft's revenue doubled in 2018 from 2017. Uber's we're seeing is up 43% in that same timeline. I'm also just going through it right now, but one of the first things I did, guys, was Control F and go to the risk section, and something caught my eye here. We have incurred significant losses since inception, no surprise there, including in the United States and other major markets. We expect our operating expenses to increase significantly in the foreseeable future, and we may not achieve profitability. Remember, this is what Lyft grappled with throughout its entire roadshow, and after trading, it's this path to profitability that investors have so many questions about for the ride-sharing companies in general. So you're seeing Uber hit a similar sentiment here, and this is going to be a major sticking point. I'm going to keep going through this, guys, and I'll bring you more as I get it. There's certainly lots to unpack here. We're finally getting numbers for the first time on Uber Eats. So remember that Uber, when we're comparing the two, be careful, because Uber Eats as its platform core business includes Eats and ride sharing. So we'll break that down. We're going to look at some of the other risks and some of the biggest shareholders. We already have a few names. Let me just tell you who we're expecting to see. SoftBank, of course. Masa Son made that gigantic investment. Benchmark, a VC firm.